How to create a photography website. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you guys how you can create a website for your photography practice. So check the link in the description box to get started. Now we're going to be using Wix, and Wix is amazing for building your own websites, may it be photography or anything else. Now all you have to do is go on over to wix.com, and it is linked in the description box, and you will enter your email address and it's free to sign up and you can start building your website. Now, I am on a premium plan of Wix, so I have logged on to my account over here and I will click on Create New Site. And once I click on Create New Site, it will ask me a couple of questions of what kind of website I want to build. So you can answer these questions. I'm going to skip them for now because I am going to directly head on over to the template gallery. So after that, you can enter a website name. You can change this later on, so I'm going to skip these questions. So just moving forward, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the template gallery. Now you also have the other option to get a custom built site. Now this actually works via the Wix AI. It asks you a couple of questions, and depending on your answers of those questions, it gives you a template to get started with. But we're going to go with the general template gallery, and you can see that there are a bunch of different templates you can pick out from. On the top right, you have a search bar where you can search for a specific niche of templates. Then you also have these categories over here. So in the creative section, you have photography, and I'm just going to click on photography over here. So you have multiple different templates and you can customize these to make these your own. So we're just going to get started with a template that I find to be, nice and something I might want to get started with. So I really like this template over here, and I will just click on edit over here. And while our template is loading in a couple of seconds, I'm going to discuss the pricing of Wix with you guys because I'm on the premium plan of Wix. I'm on the Business Unlimited version. And there are two basic sections of Wix website building. So first off, you have your basic website plans where you can create a basic website, you can connect your domain, you get free SSL certificates as well as 3 to 35 gigabytes of storage space and 30 minutes to 5 hours of video hours and lead capture forms as well. But if you want to create a business site, so if you want to accept online payments on your Wix site, then you have to go into the business and e-commerce plans. For a business, that might be, if you're a photographer and you're taking deposits, if you want to take, online deposits from your customers or clients, then I would recommend go with the e-commerce plans. If you don't offer, if you don't take advance payments and you don't mind not having e-commerce options where people are able to book you in advance and pay at the time, like a deposit fee or a security fee, then you can go with a website plan. But for most website builders, I would recommend the Business Unlimited. Currently, there is a 50% discount, so check the link in the description box down below because you can get started with the Business Unlimited version only for 12 euros and 50 cents. So that is my personal recommendation. After that, you also have to take into account your domain name. So with any kind of premium plan on Wix, whichever one you might choose, you get a free domain name for 1 year. So you can choose out a domain name. You can go into the wix.com/domain and check the availability of multiple different domains, and you can register your domain within the initial subscription of Wix that you're getting. Now, after that, the renewal of your domain is going to be anywhere between $12 to $17 after 1 year of your subscription, and you can easily connect your domain name with your basic website. Now, moving back to our website editor. So this is the Wix website editor, and it's adding all the components. So this is our template. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to select the text on the top left, and I will change the text to my own photography name. So it's Sarah's Photo Studio, and then I'm just going to add Sarah Austin Photo Studio, and then I'm just going to reduce the size of this column over here. And for most people, I would recommend, adding their own background. They can enter their own background just to, display their services. Now, after that, this is like the basic homepage. On the top left, you can click on Manage Pages. So this will show you all the pages that are present within the template. Now, if I click on Pages and Menus on the left side, I have multiple different pages. So I'm going to click on the portfolio one, or even in the website editor, you can just click on portfolio. And now this is showing me the portfolio section. So from here, you can just simply click on Add Elements. and you can click on images and add your own portfolio images. And you can see in the portfolio section there are subcategories, which is family, portraits, family, maternity, commercial. And if you have multiple different categories, you can enter that. If you don't have multiple different categories of your photography, you can go into menus and pages and remove any page that you don't want. So let's say I only do family or portrait photos, so I can remove the commercial and other sections, so like so. But I'm just going to keep it simple. I want a one-page portfolio, and I'm just going to delete all the subpages. But if you want to create a subpage, simply click on add page, and I'm going to use a blank page. Once you've added a blank page, go into your menus and sections, pages and menus. Then you're going to just click on the newly added page and make it a subpage by dragging it to the right side. Now this is going to be a subpage of the portfolio section, and I'm going to click on over here to click on the settings, and I want it to appear on the menu. If you don't want it to appear on the menu, you can remove it, and then you can rename the page. So portraits, that's the page that I want to have. Now after that, you have your services in this template. You have in your services section, we have like a submission form as well. And in the services, we have portraits, we have family bookings, we have maternity. And for this, I'm going to show you guys later on how you can edit it. But for now, I really like this template because it has bookings and all those applications added. So if you don't have bookings in your template that you selected, simply click on add elements, or you can just click on over here into the add app section and go into the Wix apps market. From here, you're going to search for bookings, and you have Wix bookings over here, and you can add Wix bookings to your website. Now, I'm just going to click on save and publish, and you can connect your own domain name here. This is a sample website, so I'm not adding a domain name currently. But after I have published my website, I can go back into the My Site section of my Wix website. Then I can click on select and edit site, and this will open up the back end dashboard of my Wix site. So I can go on ahead and enter multiple different categories or booking sessions, however you run your business. So usually with photography, I like to do basic portraits, then I have party events, party coverage, where I do videography as well. So for that, you can click on booking services, and you can add your estimated price as well, and click on show availability and show people the available slots you have. So what are your working hours if you don't work on a specific time? Then you have the calendar, so you can choose how further along in the future you want to get booked in, and you can click on add sessions and add a specific block time where you might not be taking bookings, and you can choose a staff member, give it a specific time, what is going to be a specific time where it's not going to be available for new shoots or new sessions. Now I like to go on ahead into my booking calendar, and in my basic booking calendar, you have your basic schedules, you have your services, and all the services would be listed here. You have locations, staff as well. Then you have your addresses, session availability, and your other events as well. So you can really manage everything within this calendar. But after that, in the booking services, I like to delete all of the template services. So you can click on manage category and click on delete, and delete your services. Now I'm just going to click on over here in my booking services. I can click on start from scratch and create my own booking of the kind of service that I provide. So this is going to be a appointment only service, and I name this birthday shoot. So the tagline is event and portraits, and I can then enter the description of what kind of services I'm offering within this birthday shoot. I like to be as detailed as possible so my customers don't have as many questions as you might think. So, sometimes they just want to know like a very basic thing you might have left out. So I'm just adding, some keywords, and then on the top, I like to add a phrase like, these are the things included in this specific shoot type. And this provides a basic, easy to skim through summary. Then I'm going to enter the duration. So the duration is custom. and it's going to be 4 hours, and I like to add a 5-minute buffer time. And then if you want, you can choose how people pay for this specific service. So it could be per session with a plan or per session or with a plan. So this is going to be per session, and let's say I have a fixed amount that I charge for birthday shoots. It could be anywhere, so I'm just gonna write a basic amount, and then you can enter what kind of payment preferences you have. So I have a online deposit and rest in person kind of policy because I don't like to take bookings without a online deposit. People can cancel, people are very last minute, you don't know anything. So I like to take a $50 deposit, and then after that you have your business address if you want to add locations, or if you have multiple different people working in your photography studio, you can enter the staff member names as well, and people can choose who they are booking, and the booking calendar for each staff member will show up in the booking section as well. So now I can click on save. You can add some sample images. So for the images section, you're going to go on ahead and enter your sample videos or bookings of the kind of service you're providing. And that is all you have to do to get a professional photography website. So now if I go into my Wix website editor, currently this is what it's looking like. So if I go back into my homepage, this is what it's looking like in the basic desktop version. And if I click on the top over here, I can even see how it's looking like on the mobile version. So you can really customize the appearance of your website and make sure it doesn't look too crowded on the mobile version. Click on publish over here. And once your website is published, you're going to open it up just to, do a double check on how it's looking like, how, all these services are looking. This is our basic homepage. Then I can click on my services over here. And if you have our birthday shoot, if I click on book now, currently I haven't, enabled the bookings, but I can click on book now to get bookings as well. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to click the link in the description box down below to get started with setting up your own photography website. And I will catch you guys in the next video.